brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team off to a sharp 6-1 start on this new campaign. On the other side is the head coach of the Browns. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And they'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback Jalen Hurts.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This one broke out. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Ooh. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
And he is out of bounds. Slot man in motion left. They'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Well, that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Browns offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. In trouble, and down he goes. Elijah Cansey, he gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
And These are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
He's got a man. That's Watson. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Browns.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. With that, I'll give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
At the 36-yard line.
They run once more with Judkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. On 1st down, Ward. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
And the Titans are
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Carson Schlesinger on the tackle. A loss of a yard.
That is Ferguson in motion.
At the 37-yard line.
On play action, it's Ward. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, Ward. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will score. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Number 8. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Hurts going to hold on to this one. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is a Dafe Owe. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. This is taken at his own 30. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. Mason Grass in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap for Ward. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 10.
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans move out on top, 14-0.
Browns nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Again, it's Judkins. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At his own 48-yard line. It's a pickup of
Hurts will work here from the pistol. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 7.
Incomplete. Riley Boss there defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, that ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now a fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. Play fake. Now Ward to throw. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's Ward.
3rd and 6.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
16 yards. And the Titans first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Tennessee.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
2nd and 10.
Carson Schlesinger on the coverage.
Off play action, it's Ward. A short throw, caught by Ferguson. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
That is Ferguson in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Titans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Come up and down, just shy of the 40.
Browns first down. 1st and 10.
Hurts to the air on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Hurts again. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up first down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Hurts. This one not quite on target. Around 2 months, that one falls incomplete.
Watson, incomplete.
Hurts will try it again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Third and short, and Hurts will throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
That's Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This one from 41 yards out. His kick is good. And the Browns are on the board just before halftime. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And this is Rashad Bateman. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 47 yards for the touchdown. The Ravens move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action. Ward. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Titans. First down.
Up the middle they go. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that ball.
He's across midfield.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Second and 6.
On play action, it's Ward. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Ward. Open man, left side, he's got it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. From the gun, here's Ward. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jim Deacon. Touchdown Titans. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Titans 24, Browns 3.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Browns offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And one of the Browns is in there, and yes, Cleveland able to retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked and then ball?
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Elijah Chancey in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
It's 3rd down. It's a passing down. You know they're going to bring pressure. We've seen it time and time again. But as we've seen, this offensive line, they just haven't been able to handle the different looks the defense has thrown at them, and the sacks keep piling up.
A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Titans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this one is caught by Pierce. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Ward now on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Titans.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
There's a handoff out of the gun. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
47-yard line.
From the gun on third down. Ward. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now an injured player on the field, and that's the quarterback, Jalen Hurts, who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The ball comes out. One of his team, and the pressure is too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands, but only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give up the middle, and you'll get this up to the 44. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 40.
Back to throw is Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He'll drop to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Titans 1st down.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down in critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Titans will add one more onto their big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw on the move is caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. And the Titans.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw. A quick slant. Broke in by Watson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. He's got a man. That's Watson. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 10, Quinshon Judkins. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Back to the air one more time. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. We're trying to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's to the end zone and batted away. It's incomplete. They wanted 6. They come away with nothing and cannot connect on 4th down. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And it'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
And the Titans, 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down, Tennessee.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup there of 13. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st down, Titans.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now give on the ground. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That is Ferguson in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Ward. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Titans sending out their punt. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.